Hey everybody, Sean here from Hometown Hype Custom Apparel, Franklin, Pennsylvania. So I just wanted to take a second to talk to you guys about white printer heads. So i3200, Epson i3200 printer heads, and getting bad nozzle checks in the morning. So you come back after not having printed overnight, you wet capped your printer, everything looks fine, but then you come back and you got terrible nozzle checks in the morning. So I just want to show you guys. It's so hard to see because the ink is so faint. So like, it's hard to see here, but like this is missing like 90% of it. This is missing maybe like 50%. This is probably missing about 80% on the nozzle checks. This is missing about 30%, right? So as I've been experimenting with every different little thing that I can do to get my white head clean consistently, what I began to discover is that generally it seems to be that when you're having whitehead nozzle problems, it's not necessarily because these nozzles are clogged, it's because the print head needs primed with white ink, okay? So I do that process manually. And the way that I do that is with one of these things. I'll walk over and show you guys. I got a few minutes before I have to turn on the suction on my powder shaker. So I use one of these things. So if I wake up and I'm getting bad nozzle checks, I used to just soak it. Right, I would soak it for a few hours. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't work. And when I say soak it, I mean in cleaning solution. More times than not, it didn't do much, right? So what I've been doing recently is I send the print head over to here on the opposite side of where it's the capping station. I'll do a few flushes with one of these bad boys with distilled water until it starts to come out clear. Not cleaning solution at all, just distilled water. And then once it's flushed, I will prime the dampers with this one, right? It has like the needle on the end. So I'll prime the dampers, pull white ink out of them. I'll pull 20 milliliters out of each, and I'll put it in a cup, okay? I'll show you guys. I'll put it just like in a cup where I'll save it. And then once I've done that for each of the 4 dampers, I will fill this thing with 10 milliliters of white ink. And I'll do 5 milliliters in each damper, and I'll just prime the white ink. So I'm pushing white ink into the print head, okay? And I'll do that 5 milliliters per, so you need to fill this twice. And I'll send it back. I'll just do 1 clean cycle, okay? And then I'll do a test. The past several times I've done this, perfect nozzle checks, okay? So it's not necessarily that my print head has been clogged, right? Which is what I've always assumed it was, where I had dried ink inside the print head and it's clogging things up. It's just that I guess there's like air pockets maybe inside the print head, or like there's liquid capping solution in there, somehow got pushed up in there. So like here's my, you can't see anything. It's right below here. But you can see perfect. They're all perfect, okay? 100%, there's no problem. So that took me about 10 minutes. So to flush the print head, to prime it with white ink, bring it back, run a clean cycle. About 10 minutes is what it took me. I get purple nozzle checks in my prints. I mean, they're looking amazing. So I wanted to just talk to you guys, but I've never heard that, like, no one said, oh, it's because you got to prime the print head. I've heard many times you have to prime the dampers. That's different. You have to prime the print head, okay? You got to push white ink into the print head. Now, because it's thick, you got to be gentle, so don't push too hard, but you will have to push harder than you would with distilled water. It won't come out in a stream the way distilled water will because it's too thick for that. So I just wanted to share this tip with you guys. I'm sorry I didn't record myself doing it, but I was trying to work fast. You're going to have to settle for me just talking about it, but the past several times, this seems to be my new process where I'm having nozzle check problems. It's not soaking it. It's not running cleaning solution through it. It is rinsing it, priming it, and shit, it's working. So hope this helps someone. Thank you. Have a great day.